Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bachelor Nation 24 channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. The Curse of Oak Island. The teen finds gold in the side of the garden shaft. On this week's The Curse of Oak Island, the team detected a large quantity of gold in the wood on the side of the garden shaft. There was both disappointment and excitement during last night's episode. There was frustration when the borehole drill team went in search of a tunnel or void they had previously encountered at 55 feet. Borehole number DN 10.5 seemed to show such promise when it began pulling up loose soil, indicating there may be a structure nearby. However, after digging down to 120 feet without hitting any voids or tunnels, they concluded they must have missed it this time. And there were more glum faces after the Dumas Mining Company finished their probing project, having found nothing. Dumas had drilled into all four walls of the garden shaft at 55 feet, hoping to find a void or chamber, but sadly they got nothing. However, fortunes can change quickly on Oak Island. Metallurgy expert Emma Culligan had been tasked with analyzing a piece of wood taken from the side of the garden shaft during Dumas' drilling operation, and she had a surprise for the team. There's gold in the wood of the garden shaft. Within the wood, Emma detected quite a lot of gold. She said that 0.11% of the wood was gold. This may not sound like a big number, but geoscientist Dr. Ian Spooner said, "This is huge." Emma assured everyone that it was a lot of parts per billion. Rick and Marty Lagina were absolutely thrilled with the news. Emma got a round of applause, and suddenly the frowns were turned upside down. Ian knew exactly how to proceed. He recommended that they keep drilling, keep taking samples, and sooner or later, they will narrow things down to the location of the treasure. Meanwhile, on Lot 26, near the well that dates as far back as the 10th century, the guys had been examining an unusual old wall. The team was joined by forestry technician Peter Romke, who set about retrieving a core from the massive oak tree that was growing out of the wall. The core was sent to the lab to be dated, but Peter already estimated that the tree must be hundreds of years old. The team believes the wall predates the tree, so when they have the tree's age, they'll also have the minimum age of the wall. The mysterious wall on Lot 26 is throwing up surprises. The wall is different from others found on the island because of the technical skill used in its construction. It was clearly built by someone who knew what they were doing. Peter is also a bit of an expert on walls, and he theorized that the stones used for its construction may have been debris from tunneling. He saw the wall as a good way to hide evidence of tunneling. As the guys began dismantling the wall, looking for clues, they noticed that a lot of the rocks had been cut or sliced from other rocks. These rocks were red granite, which led Alex Lagina to recall that the Kingdom Stone from Nolan's Cross is also red granite and had been cut from another stone. This all led them to wonder if the wall was built by the same people who constructed Nolan's Cross. One theory has argued that the cross was built by Templar knights and may act as a marker for buried ancient Christian relics. Also on last night's episode, metal detectorist Gary Drayton, aided by Rick, found an axe head on Lot 4. They need to do more testing on the artifact, but Gary speculated that it could date all the way back to the Viking era. A Viking axe would be hugely significant. A few months back, the team found another artifact on the nearby Lot 5, which one expert said could be Viking in origin. That piece featured ancient symbols which were commonly used by Vikings. In the quiet, early hours of a misty dawn, Oak Island stirred with an air of anticipation. The island's ancient trees stood as sentinels, their branches whispering secrets of long-lost treasures and enigmatic histories. The ground was wet with dew, a delicate veil covering the intricate maze of shafts, tunnels, and excavations that crisscrossed the island like the veins of an old mariner's map. The team, led by brothers Rick and Marty Lagina, was ready for another day of exploration. They had faced disappointment many times before, but the hope of uncovering the island's elusive treasures always renewed their resolve. Today, however, felt different. The focus of their efforts was the garden shaft, an area that had yielded tantalizing hints of something extraordinary just beneath its surface. As the morning sun broke through the clouds, casting golden rays across the landscape, the crew gathered around the garden shaft. Their equipment gleamed with a metallic luster, the tools of modern technology meeting the ancient mystery of Oak Island. Marty, with his characteristic blend of skepticism and excitement, looked over at Rick, whose eyes reflected a glimmer of hope. "Today's the day, Rick. I can feel it," Marty said, clapping his brother on the back. Rick nodded, a determined smile spreading across his face. "Let's get to work." The drill whirred to life, its mechanical growl resonating through the air. The team watched with bated breath as it bit into the earth, inching closer to the unknown. Hours passed, the tension building with every moment. The sun climbed higher, casting long shadows that danced across the ground like ghostly figures from the past. Suddenly, the drill hit something solid. The vibrations echoed through the ground, and the team exchanged anxious glances. They had encountered many false alarms before, but there was something about this that felt different. The drill operators carefully maneuvered the equipment, extracting a core sample from the depths of the garden shaft. The core sample was brought to the surface, and the team gathered around, their eyes fixed on the cylindrical section of earth and rock. With meticulous care, they began to examine it, brushing away the loose soil to reveal the secrets it held. A glint of gold caught Rick's eye. He leaned closer, his heart pounding. "Marty, take a look at this." Marty stepped forward, his breath catching in his throat as he saw the tiny fleck of gold embedded in the rock. It was unmistakable, solid, shimmering gold. The team erupted in cheers, their voices echoing across the island. "We did it! We found gold!" Rick exclaimed, his voice filled with triumph. The discovery was more than just a piece of precious metal. It was a validation of years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering belief in the island's mysteries. The team quickly set about extracting more samples, hoping to uncover the full extent of their find. As the day wore on, the sun now high in the sky, they unearthed more flecks of gold, each one fueling their excitement. The garden shaft, once a mere curiosity, had become a beacon of hope. The gold they had discovered was not merely a relic of the past, but a symbol of their perseverance and determination. With each new find, the team's spirits soared. They worked tirelessly, their efforts driven by a shared sense of purpose. The Lagina brothers, standing side by side, felt the weight of history pressing upon them. They were not just treasure hunters. They were explorers, uncovering the layers of time and bringing the past to light. As evening approached, the team took a moment to rest, their bodies weary but their hearts brimming with excitement. They gathered around a campfire, the flickering flames casting a warm glow on their faces. The island, shrouded in the soft twilight, seemed to hum with the energy of their discovery. Rick stared into the fire, his mind racing with thoughts of what lay ahead. "We found gold, Marty. But what does it mean? What else is out there?" Marty, always the pragmatist, leaned back and gazed at the star-filled sky. "It means we're on the right track, Rick. There's more to this island than we can even imagine. We just have to keep digging, keep searching." The team nodded in agreement, their resolve stronger than ever. They knew that the journey was far from over, but the discovery of gold had reignited their passion and determination. The garden shaft had become a symbol of their quest, a testament to their belief in the mysteries of Oak Island. As the fire crackled and the night deepened, the team shared stories and laughter, their spirits lifted by the day's events. The island, with its ancient secrets and hidden treasures, had once again proven to be a place of wonder and intrigue. In the quiet moments before sleep, Rick and Marty stood together, gazing out over the darkened landscape.